Kuntyuvacha Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishvaram Prakrite Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antarbahir Avastitam.
Srimati Kunti said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you, because you are the original personality and are unaffected by the qualities of the material world. You are existing both within and without everything, yet you are invisible to all.
Maya Javanikachanam Agyadoksha Jamavyayam Nalakshyase Muradrisha Nato Natyadharo Yatha.
Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized.
Tata Paramahansanam Muninam Amalatmanam Bhakti Yoga Vidhanartam Katham Pashye Mahi Striya.
You yourself descend to propagate the transcendental science of devotional service unto the hearts of the advanced transcendentalists and mental speculators, who are purified by being able to discriminate between matter and spirit. How then can we women know you perfectly?
Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Let me therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has become the son of Vasudeva, the pleasure of Devaki, the boy of Nanda and the other cowherd men of Vrindavana, and the enlivener of the cows and the senses.
Nama Pankajanaභaya Nama Pankajamaline Nama Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajanghraye.
My respectful obeisances are unto you, O Lord, whose abdomen is marked with a depression like a lotus flower, who are always decorated with garlands of lotus flowers, whose glance is as cool as the lotus, and whose feet are engraved with lotuses.
Yata Hrishikesha Kalena Devaki Kangsena Rudati Chiram Shucharpita Vimochitaham Cha Sahatmaja Vibho Tvayaiva Nathena Muhur Viparkanat.
O Hrishikesh, Master of the senses and Lord of lords, you have released your mother Devaki, who was long imprisoned and distressed by the envious King Kamsa, and me and my children from a series of constant dangers.
Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshanad Asad Sabhaya Vanavasa Kritrata Mride Neka Maharatastrato Dronyastrataschasma Hare Bhirakshita.
My dear Krishna, your lordship has protected us from poisoned cake, from a great fire, from cannibals, from the vicious assembly, from sufferings during our exile in the forest, and from the battle where great generals fought. And now you have saved us from the weapon of Ashvatthama.
Vipada Santuta Shashvat Tatra Jagar Guru Bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhavadarshanam.
I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again, so that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated births and deaths.
Janmaishvarya Shruta Shribhir Edhamana Mada Puman Naivar Hatya Bidhatung Vai Tvam Akinchana Gocharam.
My Lord, your lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling.
Namo Kinchana Vittaya Nivritta Guna Vrittaye Atma Ramaya Shantaya Kaivalya Pataye Namaha.
My obeisances are unto you, who are the property of the materially impoverished. You have nothing to do with the actions and reactions of the material modes of nature. You are self-satisfied, and therefore you are the most gentle and are the master of the monists.
Manye tvam kalamishanam anadi nidanang vibhum samam charantam sarvatra bhutanam yan mithakali.
My Lord, I consider your lordship to be eternal time, the supreme controller, without beginning and end, the all-pervasive one. In distributing your mercy, you are equal to everyone. The dissensions between living beings are due to social intercourse.
Naveda kaschid bhagavanshcha kirshitam tavehamanasya nrinam vidambanam nayasya kaschid taitosti karhichir dveshyascha yasmin vishama matir nrinam.
O Lord, no one can understand your transcendental pastimes, which appear to be human and so are misleading. You have no specific object of favor, nor do you have any object of envy. People only imagine that you are partial.
Janma karma cha vishvatman ajasya karturatmana tiryang nrishishu yadhasu tad atyanta vidampanam.
Of course, it is bewildering, O soul of the universe, that you work though you are inactive, and that you take birth though you are the vital force and the unborn. You yourself descend amongst animals, men, sages, and aquatics. Verily, this is bewildering.
Kopyadade tvai krita ghasidama tavad yate dashashru kalilanjana sampramaksham vaktram niniya bhaya bhavanaya stitasya samang vimohayati bhir apiyar bibheti.
My dear Krishna, Yashoda took up a rope to bind you when you committed an offense, and your perturbed eyes overflooded with tears, which washed the mascara from your eyes, and you were afraid, though fear personified is afraid of you. This sight is bewildering to me.
Kechir ahur ajam jatam punya shlokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan vanvaye malasyasyeva chandanam.
Some say that the unborn is born for the glorification of pious kings, and others say that he is born to please King Yadu, one of your dearest devotees. You appear in his family as sandalwood appears in the Malaya hills.
Apare vasudevasya devakyam yachito bhyagat ajastvam asya kshemaya vadhaya cha suradvisham.
Others say that since both Vasudev and Devaki prayed for you, you have taken your birth as their son. Undoubtedly, you are unborn, yet you take your birth for their welfare and to kill those who are envious of the demigods.
Bharavataranyanye bhuvo nava ivo dadho Sedantya puri bharena jato yatma bhuvartita.
Others say that the world, being overburdened like a boat at sea, is much aggrieved, and that Brahma, who is your son, prayed for you, and so you have appeared to diminish the trouble.
Bhavesmin klishyamananam avidya kama karmabhi Shavana smaranarhani karisyan iti kechana.
And yet others say that you appeared for the sake of rejuvenating the devotional service, of hearing, remembering, worshipping, and so on, in order that the conditioned souls suffering from material pangs might take advantage and gain liberation.
Shrivanti gayanti granantyabhikshnasasha Smaranti nandanti tavehitam jana Ta eva pasyantyachirena tavakam Bhava pravaho paramam padam pujam.
O Krishna, those who continuously hear, chant, and repeat your transcendental activities or take pleasure in others doing so certainly see your lotus feet, which alone can stop the repetition of birth and death.
Apyadyanastvam sakrite hita prabho Jihasasi svit suhrido nujivina Yesham achanyar bhavata padam bhujat Parayanam rajasuyojitam hasam.
O my Lord, you have executed all duties yourself. Are you leaving us today, though we are completely dependent on your mercy and have no one else to protect us, now when all the kings are at enmity with us?
Kevayam namarupabhyam Yadubhi saha pandava Bhavato darshanam yarhi Rishikanam iveshitu.
As the name and fame of a particular body is finished with the disappearance of the living spirit, similarly, if you do not look upon us, all our fame and activities, along with the Pandavas and Yadus, will end at once.
Neyam shobhishyate tatra Yate danim gadadhara Tvatpadar ankita bhati Swalakshana vilakshitai.
O Gadadhar, Krishna, our kingdom is now being marked by the impressions of your feet, and therefore it appears beautiful. But when you leave, it will no longer be so.
Ime janapada svriddha supakvaushadi virudha Panadri nadyudanvanto Yedante tava vikshitai.
All these cities and villages are flourishing in all respects because the herbs and grains are in abundance. The trees are full of fruits. The rivers are flowing. The hills are full of minerals and the oceans full of wealth. And this is all due to your glancing over them.
Atha Vishvesha Vishvatman Vishvamurte Svakeshu me Sneha Pasham Imam Chindhi Dredham Pandushu Vrishnishu.
O Lord of the universe, soul of the universe, O personality of the form of the universe, please, therefore, sever my tie of affection for my kinsmen, the Pandavas and the Vrishnis.
Tvayi me nanya vishaya matir madhupate sakrit ratim udva hatad adha kange vaugham udanvati.
O Lord of Madhu, as the Ganges forever flows to the sea without hindrance, let my attraction be constantly drawn upon you without being diverted to anyone else.
Shri Krishna Krishna Saka Vrishna Rishabha Vanidru Rajanya Vangsha Dahana Napavarka Virya Govinda Godvija Surarti Haravatara Yogeshwara Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
O Krishna, O friend of Arjuna, O chief amongst the descendants of Vrishni, you are the destroyer of those political parties which are disturbing elements on this earth. Your prowess never deteriorates. You are the proprietor of the transcendental abode, and you descend to relieve the distresses of the cows, the brahmanas, and the devotees. You possess all mystic powers, and you are the preceptor of the entire universe. You are the Almighty God, and I offer you my respectful obeisances.
Sutta Uvacha Pritayetam Kalapadaya Parinuta Kilodaya Mandam Jahasavai Kunto Mohayan Eva Mayaya.
Sutta Goswami said, the Lord, thus hearing the prayers of Kunti Devi, composed in choice words for his glorification, mildly smiled. That smile was as enchanting as his mystic power. Here, text 45. Thus accepting the prayers of Srimati Kunti Devi, the Lord subsequently informed other ladies of his departure by entering the palace of Hastinapur. But upon preparing to leave, he was stopped by King Yudhishthir, who implored him lovingly. So then that goes on to another story of Krishna and Yudhishthir. But anyway, I thank you so much for coming and listening to our recordings each week. Next week, as I said, we'll start the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and we'll learn the verses that we sing before reading Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll read the introduction, Srila Prabhupada's introduction to the Bhagavatam, and we'll get started on that. Bhaktiville says he enjoyed it. Yes. Madhukara.
I did too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's really great.
Kandita's here on the phone with me. So, but we'll see how the recording looks. If it's not so good, Bhaktiville and I will get together and record it again so that it's a little bit not quite as bumpy. All right.
These prayers are so intense, I
Yes.
mean, to me, they're just really, really something.
Yes.
And I'm just thinking about the way Kunti is talking about Krishna's lotus feet and making imprints on this earth, and then how when he goes she will never be able to see them again. And that just tears my heart.
Yeah.
It just tears it, and but in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, just like, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
So thank you very, very much. And I'm glad I got to join in.
Yes, I am too. That was Kandita. She's on my phone. So I just holding the phone up to the mic. But yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your appreciation. And thank you, all of you. And especially all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jai. Hare Krishna. Haribol.